And we're back. Round robin action. Gareth and Ashley.
Hello.
Zeal and Tempest. This is going to be a close one. Two very dodge-heavy teams.
I feel like from what I've seen so far today, but also without being familiar with these teams, they kind of have somewhat similar play styles from what I've observed earlier.
They do. They're aggressive. They rely on their movement. They take a lot of...
Tempest managing connect right there on their team throw. Still their burden with the player advantage. Missing wide, couple balls exchanged here.
Yeah, a lot of good up-and-comers on this team. Some new players. On Tempest side, Kyle Falk, huge catcher.
Earlier I was just about to say, earlier we had some catches out of Grenier and then straight into a headshot there. Looks like both teams are just kind of trying to reset here. We've got some balls off the court. No, that's an extra ball. All right, there we go. Zeal on the offense manages to tag out number 12, Gatza for Tempest.
Nate Gatza, very honest.
Still have our captain down there for Tempest on the court, looking to have some action here. Riel pushing up aggressive.
So with Riel Wilmot and Devin Debut. Tongue twister. Oh, as he gets hit, commentator's curse. Two of the hardest hit to players in Winnipeg.
Okay.
Especially Riel.
He gets so small behind those blocking balls there.
He gets so small, and he'll work back a 1v4, 1v3.
Tempest pushing up again here, player advantage. Passes off to Zeal with 4 balls now. They'll be making a play call, pressing up. Looks like just a solo ball thrown, still staying aggressive at the ready. Tempest with a player advantage coming up with 3 balls. Captain Trudeau making a play call. Misses that catch, bringing this to a 2v2. Zeal has ball control here with 4 balls.
You see that quick release from Wilmot.
Some exchanges here. Stays safe. 4 balls yet again on Zeal here.
On the Tempest side, you have Theo Devlin up there with Riel in terms of dodging ability. I call them squirrely. Just
absolutely. So
he'll jump 10 feet in the air.
It'll be interesting to see who can manage to hit who first then, especially if Holzer gets out. Then we really have, we might have a long game there then. Stays safe. I'm not sure if he's going to get that ball rolling in.
Holzer does get hit.
Okay, so we have a 1v1 with 2 really hard to hit players.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this could go.
This point could take us a little while here. On the approach. Devlin missing here, which is going to pass the burden. And jumps right over that one. Ooh, that was a great heads-up play. Just missing, and Devlin closing it out, I believe. Okay, unsure what's happening. We'll take a second here while they get settled in. The players also entered onto the court. I'm not sure if there's any sort of punishment for that or not.
Oh.
It looks like they're just going to call it a wash, give it a reset here. So we will continue on. Just under 6 minutes left here until no blocking. So, and that was a solid hit. There was no question there.
It's really the only way to hit Riel. Just
yeah.
look like that perfect shot.
So with that, that's going to put the first point on the board to Tempest. That game lasting just over 4 minutes there. A little over 5 minutes then until we head into no blocking. Let's see what action we can get on this opening rush here. And we are off. And some exchange. Oh, just lost that one. I believe that's Grenier again. just missed that. Had a great hit before that, though, so that should put us at 5v5. Burden count winding down. They managed to get that off before losing burden and releasing all balls. So Tempest here with 4 balls approaching. Just wide there on that throw. Great pressure here. Gets taken out.
Got him
Shouldn't
again.
have said anything. Commentator's curse is correct on that one. Tempest approaching here with 4 balls and player advantage. Big exchange. It looks like a trade there.
A trade with Oko and Kemble. 2 of the bigger arms on the court.
Holzer switching. I believe earlier he was playing left side.
Hey, there you go, baby Holzer.
Ref deems that he was still live when that ball was released from Trudeau, so that would mean that it is a valid catch. Looks like they might be discussing just for confirmation. Okay, yeah. So that ball Trudeau threw was released before the ball that hit him hit the ground. Therefore, we'll let them sort it out. Ref is calling a reset. Players will start on the back line, and we will continue gameplay here with a 4-player to 3-player lead here with Tempest. And I don't think Zeal can get that ball back. So Tempest here is going to have 4 balls, I believe.
You saw Dubuque there with that left-handed release. He's ambidextrous.
Oh, that's fun.
I think mostly he throws with his left, but he can throw behind his back, through his legs.
All sorts of fun things.
Ooh, nice shot by Element.
And that brings us to 3v2. Tempest coming up with burden. Grenier getting that to connect with the ball, not on players, so staying alive over here.
I call Taylor Element like the dodgeball groundhog. He comes out once a year. Always at Rail Cup.
He looks a little familiar to me, but I'm not familiar with his play style.
He has a baseball background, so he's got a wicked curve. Very capable blocker and catcher as well.
Tempest pressing up. And as you'll see, Tempest did not throw, so their 10-second burden is still going. The burden does not get reset on defensive throws, only on offensive throws. Element staying alive, so he now has 5 balls, leaving Tempest only with 1 in the hands of Grenier. Trying to stay active for his team. Gets behind that, ball pops up, goes outside. Passing up the balls to the corner. It is still Zeal's throw. Element has a curved grip on that ball, misses wide. Tempest looking to connect here and close out this point to secure their 2-0 lead. We'll see what they do. And clean blocks.
Yeah.
Great effort there.
He's a great blocker.
At this point, also going to take a little while then. Just under 2 minutes left until no blocking. Please don't forget to vote for your player of the game, brought to you by VC Dodgeball Apparel.
I'd say so far, Devlin's having a pretty good game.
Got disarmed there, I think.
Oh, did he?
It was kind of weird. I couldn't tell for sure what happened, but yeah, I think he disarmed it. It hit in his backhand, not the.
Oh.
That was a beautiful
Bag of
shot,
tricks.
taking out Falk. And here again, we have Devlin, who is hard to hit. We'll see if this actually finishes before no blocking.
Devlin's so good at jumping and kind of folding up into himself.
Yeah. Wow, okay, that was kind of a risky one. Element, great honesty. We really appreciate that. Our refs are doing their best job, but there are just some things you can't quite see, and players have to have that integrity to keep the game honest here. So that is going to bring Tempest up 2-0 with just under a minute left until we head into no blocking.
Still with their play style, Zeal's very capable of winning rounds quickly and time this up.
Oh! And the catch from Devlin. If I had to guess, I think Devlin is going to be a top name here for the MVP votes if they put that up there. And we see a lot of action. There's only 25 seconds left until we get into the half and go into no blocking. Zeal coming up with 4 balls in hand, trying to even out this player count. Tempest stays safe. Get a cross shot here from Devlin.
again.
Devlin's just having a great match here so far.
One-man wrecking crew.
8 seconds left. We'll see how many exchanges. 5, 4, 3, and one last ball thrown. And no blocking.
That's always fun, the few seconds before no block.
I was kind of expecting a little more aggression there, but the games have been pretty close. So we will see. Who do we have left?
We got Como, Dubuque, and Wilmot for Zeal. Como's a very capable catcher.
We just saw Falk with a huge pump fake, and he hit that ball onto his thigh. I thought for a second he was going to knock it loose on himself. Luckily managing to keep it in hand. I think that skidded the floor. Okay, ref is calling it a hit, so maybe it was a trap. It came up underneath. It was kind of a weird ball, but great effort over here from Zeal to stay in this game. No blocking, as I said, so...
Ooh, you see how fast Wilmot gets to the line and then and gets out of the way of the return.
Oh, Shaggy lost her glasses. All right, here we go. Balls are reset here. Tempest still up a player. No blocking, approaching the line on offense. And they managed to finally get Devlin out of their hair. Wilmot snags that with one hand, bobbling that around on himself, turning this tide. So it's a 3v1 and no blocking to try to get Zeal back on the board, excuse me.
There you go.
And that will do it.
That's a huge momentum swing, that round.
That was much needed before going into the second half of this game. Getting on the board prevented an even bigger score gap there. So we're looking to see if Zeal can keep building off of that momentum they just built up in that last match. Tempest looking a little defeated off of that one.
Well, like that Wilmot catch. If that happens to you, it's a bit deflating.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like teams are a little slow to get set up here as we're getting pretty far into round robin. I believe we only have one more round after this one. So as you can see, we do have that rolling clock going for this last chunk of round robin here. Once we do get into playoffs matches, though, that clock will stop in between halves. Ooh. That almost snuck right over into Wilmot, but stays safe. Zeal has 4 balls pushing up on offense here. They had such a quick play call, I didn't even see it happen. And looks like, was a block from
It was
Kemba?
a block, yeah, kind of just hovered there in front of his legs.
Had some weird motion there. Oh, the in-sync jump.
Pretty cool.
Jump there was
Could start a
was
boy
a fun
band.
one. Lots of movement up the front line. Does not, tags that out. Great redemption there we saw from Dubuque. And Tempest approaching, 4 balls in hand. Just hits the floor on both of those throws. Tempest staying safe. Ref making a call there.
A lot
Okay.
of confusion in this game. But
It's so fast-paced. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's just a
frantic.
little hard, and especially with only one referee on the court to be trying to make calls and also still paying attention to what's happening next. It's a lot to keep track of here. And that was a solid hit there from Brillinger. So
Campbell on Rex Gonzalez.
And that one connects. Oko taken out. 2 players on Zeal, 4 balls in hand. Making the play call there, approaching. And just misses, just nicks him.
And then these were the 2 that turned that last round.
So anything could
their
happen
favor.
here. And that would be huge, you getting up that score as well.
Oof. He's so good at jumping, Devlin. Not to sway your vote, but that's
And speaking
my
of
MVP.
Devlin and MVPs, please make sure to vote for your MVP of the game. For Zeal, we have number 58, Element, and number 9, Como. And for Tempest, we have number 13, Devlin, and 88, Campbell. So please make sure to get those votes in. Looks like we've got 4 balls in hand for Zeal. They're approaching on offense. Team play, and it takes out Kemball. So this brings that to a 2v2, ball bouncing back as well, giving Zeal the ball control. 4 balls in hand.
Yeah, I would never count.
Wilmot taken out.
But we lost Devlin in the exchange.
Oh, so we're down to a 1v1. Grenier had some great catches earlier, also very well able to make some solid throws. So we'll see who's able to connect first here. Aggressive throw, but great block.
Yeah, Como's so fast on the retreat, and he's always ready to face up and block or catch you.
Great block there, getting that just down to the ground to secure that he was safe on that block. And with Tempest throwing last, it's going to be on Como. And misses high. Grenier throwing just a little short here. Como's throw.
Yeah, see, he's so quick. By the time you ready your throw, he's already back in the corner.
Good block by Grenier. Almost gets over the top, but not quite. Como blocks. Grenier blocks. Aggressive throw, no ball in hand, and
we got him.
tagged out. So that secures the even points now. It's 2-2 with just over 4 minutes left in the half. This really could go either way.
And I'd say Como has kind of taken this game on his shoulders and turned it around for his team.
Definitely stepping up. Let's see what action we get here on the opening rush. And both teams take a pitch. Holzer connects, and it looks like Trudeau connected as well. And 4 balls in hand for Zeal. Connects there. So we are looking at Zeal building a lot of momentum here. They have 2 balls on defense, though, so let's see how aggressive they are. And they take the...
Oh, that's silly.
Okay, that was dumb luck, but it was luck, and it did happen. So that is a valid catch. And
that's what the Holzer brothers do.
So we have 4 balls coming up on Tempest. They are down players, but they have the ball advantage here, so they will have burden. Missing short. And Zeal waiting on a shagger to get that ball in play. There we go. Back in action here. 3 balls in hand. Just over the top. I didn't even see what happened. That was so fast.
And then this is like, I do feel like Zeal is the speediest team in Winnipeg.
Yeah, a lot just happened right there.
Yeah, you sometimes when you're playing them, you look over to the left of you and all your teammates are gone and you don't really know what happened.
So it looks like 1v6, yeah?
What they don't want to do is get caught by Kyle Falk. He's a very good catcher.
He's pushing up just to his own attack.
Oh!
Oh, was there a catch him back?
Oko with the snag.
Okay, Oko. Yeah, I like how
Super cool.
I like how Falk was setting up on that. He was only coming up to the attack line there, not getting too close to that center line. With how fast Zeal is, you just can't risk going all the way up on the court. That's too much distance to try to retreat. So Zeal up a point here with just 2 minutes. And yeah, Holzer right on top there. There was just no getting out of the way of that.
We lost Devlin again.
Honestly, I don't blame them for wanting Devlin off the court there. I think that was also just the easiest target with him being that close to the center line. Tempest coming up with 4 balls in hand. And just missing high over Oko, I think, or Holzer, right in between the 2. Zeal coming up, 3 balls. Oko taking the shot, missing through the middle. And good block by Holzer. Ball went out of play. And Zeal's throw again here. Holzer rips one out, but blocked. Tempest finally with ball control here. And lets one rip and evens up our player count. Lots of exchanges, and now Tempest with the player advantage. Just over a minute left in this.
If they want to win this, they really got to push the...
They got to pump the gas.
Pump the gas. Gas is expensive nowadays.
I also don't even know how to read the gas here in Canada, but it's fine. Como got real close to that center line there, but managed to stay behind and looks like connected. So we have 4 balls in hand, 4 players for Tempest. Okay, I thought that might have.
Oh, he got his beautiful head of hair.
So if you haven't heard us say it again and again on this stream so far, your hair and clothes do count as part of your body in the WDBF rule set, and I think at most rule sets. So that hit does count. We're looking at Tempest with the player advantage with 30 seconds left until no blocking. Grenier lets a big rip towards Holzer, blocked to the side. Zeal with 4 balls in hand. Holzer making a play call. and a team play. So they are only going to have 2 balls to defend on Zeal's side. Tempest with 4 balls, 4 players in hand. 10 seconds until no blocking. Both miss over the top.
Let's see how aggressive Zeal gets here.
I would expect quite aggressive, yeah. A lot just happened. I saw a ball bounce towards 61, but I lost track of it, and I honestly don't know what happens. But Zeal looks not very happy. Ref is not calling anything, so we are going to proceed into no blocking with a 3v2. Tempest trying to secure the tie, and Zeal trying to secure the win. Como taken out. Holzer with 4 balls at the ready. Throws cross court, that's interesting. Comes up short on that one. Tempest now has the burden here with 3 players. Holzer not shy about taking that extra ball. I think he'll throw this one too if I had to guess.
Yeah, he might
has
as well.
A very aggressive play style. Okay, all the way down to none. Luckily,
Wait, he got Gatsa.
he did get that hit and got 1 ball back. It just bounced way out of play there. And that is going to bring us to a tie with a 3-3 Tempest versus Zeal. That was a very exciting match, honestly.
It's kind of went exactly how I thought.
Yeah, those teams were very even. That was very exciting. So thanks for tuning in for that one. Up next here on this court, we're going to have Dark Horse versus Skeleton Crew. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a few.